Welcome back, everybody. It's me once again with another DIY. You know what I'm saying? Starter. Last night, gave out on this when I was picking up Aubriana from school. So, already got the battery out. Now, this procedure might take me about a good hour and a half or so. Hopefully not, because I got no power tools. So I got to do everything by cranking it. Got a little ratchet set right there, ready to go. Got the new part. Not too bad. Basically with tax about 123. Another 50 bucks for core charge, but that's gonna come right back out. So far right now, what I gotta do is I gotta get this battery tray out to get to the starter. As you can see it right there. So you see that? All right. It's kind of dug up in there, but it's all good. Mama gave me small hands, so yep. I'll be back. So basically what you'll need is going to be, of course, you know, your socket wrenches and all that good stuff like I was saying earlier. So the sizes that you'll need: 12 millimeters to take off the battery tray, which is, you know, available, of course, you know, with, you know, most ratchet sets, you know what I'm saying, cheapest ones, whatever. Then you gotta, basically what you gotta do, as you can see, part of the air intake system, it's kind of like bonded up right there. So I gotta free that up. You got a bolt here which connects to this part, which holds your cables right here, so you don't want to fuck that up. You also got another bolt here, so that's 1, 2. There's one right here way in the back. Now, some people say to take off this air dam. I don't see it might be necessary because God gave me small hands. So here we go. Another one that's kind of down there, you know what I mean? So that's gonna be a little pain in the ass to grab into also, but hey, you know, I got good leverage. I'm only 5'6". So there you go. So we're gonna do this before the sun goes down or it fucking starts raining.
Hey, wait, and I'm his convict brother. I did mechanics in prison. I know this shit.
I had to take off the air box. So there you go. A little bit more easier access. Now, that's that little bolt right there that everyone was talking about on YouTube. That was gonna be a pain in the ass, and for sure, it's a pain in the ass. But as you can see, I'm getting really close to that fucking starter. Excuse my language. But I gotta get to that little thing right there. All you have to do is just basically take this off. You don't really need to take this off. All you gotta do is just bend it up a little bit and just slide it right on out. Make sure that the groove goes back in. That way it's properly sealed and goes back into that little air duct right there. Now that I see where my air comes from, I'm actually now thinking about getting a high performance air intake. Yeah. Finally got that damn thing out. Check it out. So as you can see, there's a flywheel right there. The two bolts that you see, the two holes right there holds mounting bolts that require a 17 millimeter socket wrench. Now you might have to actually get a breaker bar because that thing could be in there pretty tight. So if anything, get your little breaker bar from AutoZone. You can rent one for 30 bucks to get your money back as soon as you return it. As you can see, I took out the air box, took out the battery tray so I can have access to get to that starter. Now, as you can see, this is the original starter that has been in there probably since 2006. And this thing, it looks old. I don't see any missing teeth or anything like that, but to be honest with you, with 160,000 miles on it, I think it's time to change. So, as you can see, there's a few pieces right there. Let's try to slap this in. Now, I've been actually working on this for about a good hour now. It's only because mainly trying to get into it as far as the breaker bar, everything like that. You only have limited room with these kind of engines. So I'll get back to it. So here's clip number 2. Basically, got the new starter in. So what you want to do is, you know, try to put these bolts in. As you can see, there's one of them right there, and then you have another one right there. That one's a pain in the ass because it can get frozen inside the engine bay or inside the engine block. So you got your two electrical components right there. So all you need to do is just basically pull this back a little bit. Sorry for my voice is going out. That's all right though. Just kind of slide this in. Just push it through very gently. You don't want to split the wire or anything like that. Now, everything looks good on this part. Got the bolt right there in place. Nice and sturdy. Let's get this bad boy back on. So these nuts right here require a 12mm socket wrench. And so basically, let's slide this baby boy in. Just like so. All right. It's being a little stubborn with me right now, but it's all right. Okay, let's do this with two hands, right? Okay. Well, all right, peoples. Tired. Foggy day out here. Let's give it the test. Ooh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. So, 10 years old, baby, and she's needs an oil change, but it's all right though. So, do it yourself. Greasy hands, busted knuckle. That's fine. Got the core. Getting ready to get my 50 bucks. Getting ready to get my $35 for renting tools. I keep looking down at my chinny chin chin. So, anyways, do it yourself. Spent $100 for this starter. Came back through on I got it on what? Not Amazon, but AutoZone. And you know, I was getting quotes for about 150 bucks just for the labor. So, you know, it took about close to an hour and a half, just like I thought. But you know, using hand tools and everything, and tired. So this is how I spend my days off. Do it yourself. Save some money. Cheese for our hamburgers, baby.